And if you look up close here, you can see what I'm talking about. That little screw right there, you just unscrew it, because sometimes this might break. But this is what I like about it. It is measured exactly to the height where you want it. For most curbs, the standard height. You can just turn the button on. And as you can see, it makes a pretty nice curb. I will show that real quick if I turn the camera around here. If I have that option. Well, it doesn't look like I have that option, but you can see, really nice. We'll go down there and trim it. I wanted to do all that down there, but unfortunately the extension cord only goes so long. So that's what we're working with. So I'm going to continue back to this wonderful video. This is the standard Black & Decker. This is the pretty much the newest model. If I can get the actual model number. This is the one that puts out 8,000 RPM, and it's 14-inch diameter. So that's good too. Like I said, it plugs in. It's electrical. So all you do, as long as you have an extension cord, it already has the little electrical part in there, so it doesn't have a cord. It's just the cord is within inside of here, and then you take your extension cord and you know, grip it there. I would highly suggest, if you have an extension cord, be sure you have one of these tight grip ends. And guys, it's beautiful weather out here. Maybe my sweater is I could even take it off if I wanted to. And we can just get rid of all these weeds. Show up. I know I went out of the video there for a little bit. I was just taking care of weed eating. Now, next thing I wanted to show y'all is how easy it is to replace your weed eater wire. This weed eater wire, the way Black & Decker works, is pretty much like a regular, you know, if you had a still or something like that. It's the bottom, the normal spring. You just pull these inward. There's a little slot, so you know, those that used it before, take your little finger. I like to kind of suppress it there, and then it'll just slide down in there like that, and it locks into place. So you don't want those tabs to break off. They're important. All right, next thing I wanted to show y'all is this particular model of the Black & Decker. They actually have their own spools of wire. So the spool's on there, and you know, you can either save the spool and rewire it if you can get some more of these wires, which I would highly suggest, because at 3 in a pack, it's not you get the value pack, but it's still a little bit expensive. So I would highly recommend saving them, and then, you know, kind of rewiring it with just this same gauge of wire, which you can easily find by just taking a piece of wire. Hold on, there we go. I had a part that was sticking up, so we gotta manage it, and then rewind it, and then save that away for storage. So just for emergency. But if you don't want to save it, that's fine, because you can get the 3 value pack for the Black & Decker model. And it's real easy. You just go ahead and keep it out like this, and it stores, and there's a little hole right here. As you can see, that little hole. Stick your wire in there like so. That goes through, and that'll keep it where you want it until you come down here. You don't want to be putting the this side inwards. This side needs to be outwards, so this is the inward side. So put that in there, get it set where you want it. Obviously, it doesn't go in this hole, right? So it keeps spinning. This is the hole right here. That is the hole that you want. So we're shooting for that. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Now, I'm doing this fun video because this is kind of like my weed eater or just lawn blog that I might have from time to time, or vlog, shall we say, because it's a video vlog. We're gonna stick this wire into that little hole that you saw. So I will demonstrate that. You can put this inside here, but I find it easier to take the spool out. So you want to put it, I'm on the other side here, but you'll see the wire come through. Pull that out, and voila, it's there. And it also locks into place. Now the next thing to do is your snap-on, as we mentioned. Again, kind of pull this in. Make sure your spring is where it needs to go. And sometimes it'll get off track. There we go. Make sure this is on track. Push it in, and then it locks. Alright guys, well, this is the Black & Decker weed eater. I highly suggest it. I got to get to work here. I would highly suggest also taking it apart every now and then and cleaning it, because unlike a fuel wheeler weed eater where it'll probably last a while as long as you you know, take care of it, this thing, if it gets gunked up too much, can, you know, be a problem. So you want to keep that clean. Also, remember what I said about the wheel. If this happens to break, if you got something similar, you know, with a little axle hole that's not too big, or even make your own wooden wheel and you don't even have to worry about buying this part again, then the thing about wood is it deteriorates very slow. So, you know, if you want to do that, I would do it if it was me. If this was my weed eater, this is actually company weed eater, but yeah, it works. And you know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a really big fan of the electric weed eaters or electric lawn tools, but I don't know, this Black & Decker one is pretty sweet, and I have to say it's really nice working, and you're not having to blow out your ears. I mean, you really don't have to have earplugs when you use this because it's electric. It's got a nice electric motor. This also is an arm. It can go up or down. Just press this button, press it inward, and then, you know, it's good for storage to lay it down like that, or you can do it straight up. For me, I like it straight up, so I'm gonna keep it that way. But anyway, I'm Amos Waterbury, and this has been my lawn tool kind of review / talk about demonstration video on the Black & Decker electric weed eater. Thanks so much, and I'll catch you on the next video. Have fun, guys, and remember, there's always chances in life for you to have fun. Just make the most of it. The only thing stopping you is yourself. So don't you know, be held back by that phrase, you know. Well, just pick one. There's so many out there. Don't be held back by what other people say. You know what you want to do. You can make videos like this if you want to, a podcast. Just do everything you want to do and enjoy life. Life is precious, and yeah. And it's a beautiful day out here, so this Saturday, February 8th, if y'all aren't outside, you should be. It's so beautiful. But anyway, I'm Amos Waterbury. I enjoyed making this video. I'll catch you next time. Y'all take care.